Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm in another new location. I am on vacation right now with my mom, brother, and Oscar and Levi and Alea. That was a lot of people, but with people, and so that is why my setup in the back is, it's not even a setup, it's just a hotel room, but that is why it's weird in the back. This is not my new house, for those of you who may assume that. No, we have not moved yet. Hopefully this week though, fingers crossed. So anyways, today I'm doing a how I stay productive video. I have wanted to do these for a really long time, and then I watched Vasor Beauty, I believe is how you pronounce it. I will link her channel down below. I watched her do one and I was like, okay, I need to do one of these. So this video is inspired by hers. If you guys want to check out her channel, again, I will leave it down below. But anyways, I really wanted to share this with you guys because I have had a problem all my life with staying motivated and productive and like doing it for longer than like a week at a time. Like I'm really good at it for like a few days and then I like get lazy and then I get over it. I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like a lot of people have that tendency to kind of quit right when they start. But anyways, I thought I would share with you guys what's kind of kept me going, because these past 2-3 months I feel like I've really kept the ball rolling. So I don't know if it's maybe these tips and tricks that I've tried, but hopefully it is, and when I share them with you guys it will be helpful. So the first thing is obviously drink lots of coffee. I feel like that's super obvious. Some people don't, and if you don't, that's totally fine, but personally the first thing I do when I get up in the morning is like drink coffee. Like I have to have my coffee, but I feel like that's kind of obvious, so I don't need to go into detail about that. The next thing is a babysitter. I'm sure some of you guys have noticed on my channel, on our daily vlog channel, that I will have linked below as well. Oh my gosh, what is wrong with my wording? And I feel like I'm doing so much self-promo in this video, but I will have that channel linked down below. I hired a babysitter who's actually my friend, but hiring a babysitter I feel like helps so much, and I was so ashamed to do it for a long time. I felt too like prideful and that I was home. Why would I need to hire a babysitter if I'm there? Like I felt really guilty about it. So I understand if you feel that way, but it's so beneficial and helpful to do so. And if you guys don't know anybody in your area, then there is a website called care.com who's also sponsoring this video, so thank you so much. Backstory, actually when I was in high school, I actually was a nanny. I don't know how many of you do or don't know that, but I was a nanny in high school. I actually got the job through care.com, so I thought it was kind of cool when they asked if I wanted to do a video with them. I was like, of course, because it was so beneficial for me, and now that I have a kid, I see the other side of it. So before I had my friend Caitlin and asked her to help with Levi, I did go on care.com, and what I love about it is it's so easy. Like it's basically a website where you can go on, you can put in whether you're a babysitter or you are a parent looking for a babysitter, and it's so easy to put in all your information. It's very customizable. Like you can put in what days and hours you need and what you're specifically looking for, what you're not looking for, requirements, things you won't allow, things you want, like just so many. It's very like personalized. You get exactly what you want, and I like that about this website because it's better than like going on a different website and just saying like, hi, I need a babysitter, and then you know you contact a million people and they're like, well, I can't do Wednesdays. So this website is like automatically, it's, I don't know, it's just very personalized, so I really like that. A big thing that I'm sure if you use care.com, this is like one of the key points to care.com, is they do have background checks. So that's really nice because as a parent, I could tell you hiring someone to watch your kid is very nerve-wracking, and you pretty much don't really want anybody to do it besides somebody you would know. So going on care.com, it's comforting to know that you could see a background, like anything they've ever been like, I don't know, crimes or anything like that. There's a whole background check. Also, I quickly wanted to mention that if you click the link below, you can get 20% off your premium membership. And one last thing that I really like is they are in every area. I live in a pretty rural, I don't know how to say that word, but like a pretty small area where they don't have a lot of things. So, I mean, they do, but like not a lot of programs, I would say. Like they don't have Uber. If you guys know Uber, they don't have that. Where I live, they have Uber, not Uber Eats. So anyways, I'm getting off track. They do have care.com. Like when I put in my zip code, obviously they have care.com, like that's a website, but I mean they have a lot of like people in my area that are willing to babysit, because again, before I had my babysitter that I have now, when I was looking, there was so much variety. It wasn't like, okay, well now I have 2 people to pick from. Like that kind of sucks. When I put in my zip code, there were so many people around me. But anyways, I just feel like having a babysitter is so beneficial. I'm already 6 minutes in this and like all I've talked about is 2 things. Let's get on it. By the way, I'm looking down at my computer because I have notes on like my 5 things, or around 5 things that I'm gonna be talking about. Okay, the next thing that is also so crucial is don't oversleep. This is a problem for me when I do have my babysitter. to get up instead of staying in bed. I go to bed around anytime between 12 and 3 a.m. but most of the time I try to go to bed by midnight. I'm sorry I keep looking over. It's because like there's this like lake in front of me. It's kind of hard to like look at a camera when there's a lake. But anyways, I feel like sleeping in can really ruin it, because as soon as you're overslept, your body doesn't want to like get going. Like you kind of feel like, all day you feel exhausted and tired, and it doesn't help. Like, I don't know, I feel like that's been my biggest problem. If I lay in bed for longer than like 20-30 minutes after I wake up, I struggle actually doing things in my day. So usually when I wake up in the morning, I get up, like I go make coffee and I'm moving. I'm not just like sitting there. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not like, yeah, when I wake up, I'm totally not, but I try to like at least get and sit up on the couch rather than like laying in bed and like feeding Levi Cheerios, you know. I don't know, I just feel like that's a huge thing for me. The next thing I'm sure you all could predict if you even knew me a little bit is a planner. I love planning, but if you don't love planning, just getting like a simple one from Target works as well. But I love my Erin Condren, not sponsored, but I absolutely love the planner that they have. They have actually a few different ones now, but I just feel like writing down, even if you're not a planner person, just like a list, writing down the things that you need to do, making it visual helps a lot, because especially being a mom of two, it's hard for me to remember every single like thing that I need to do in my day. That's very difficult. So I feel like having a list of things I need to do and like decorating the page, if that's what you like to do, it just reminds you and gives you a visual of things that you need to do, and also putting it in order of like important to like least important, you know, whereas like, I don't know, getting something work done and then maybe laundry at the bottom. I put laundry at the bottom because I hate laundry and I feel like I always have to do it. So I just stick it on the very bottom of my list, but lists and planners really help me. The next one may seem odd, but just to be realistic with yourself, because sometimes I get overly motivated in my mind to where I like am like, okay, I'm gonna do all these things today, 20 things, and then my mind is so busy throughout the day of like what I need to do, that by the time like 3 o'clock comes around, I'm like, I'm done. So being realistic, I guess what I mean by that is just don't say you're gonna do 45 things in a day. Like if you can't do that, you can't do that. The next thing is something that I've actually recently had to discover. I've been editing the vlogs lately for our daily vlog channel just to kind of give Oscar a break. We usually switch off for the past like 6 months. That's what we've been doing, and it helps. But I feel like something that's really helped me stay productive when it comes to working is setting time limits for myself. It's very easy for what I do working on the internet to get distracted, because when I go to like download a video off YouTube for my video, like an old video of mine, I'm like on the home page and there's like suggested videos that like suck me in. I'm sure you guys know, if you're watching this video, you probably watch a lot of YouTube videos and get sucked in, and then 2 hours goes by and you're like, what the heck? So I feel like setting time limits really helps me, because when I'm editing a video, sometimes, especially if it's a boring one, I'm like, oh my gosh, like I don't want to do this, like this is so boring, and my mind's just going other places, and then I have to go back and rewatch and re-edit. So I'm going to work straight for 30 minutes and then I'll watch like one YouTube video. That's so unrealistic, not really 30 minutes. Usually I do like 2 hours, and then, you know, watch one video or half of one video, or check my phone, or, you know, get up and have a snack. Like, just give yourself a time limit and it's a little bit easier. Or I also may say like, okay, I'm gonna edit this video in 4 hours, like set a goal to finish in that amount of time, and then I notice I'm a lot more productive and a lot faster, rather than like, oh, this is gonna take 8 hours, I just don't even want to do this, and then it ends up taking me 12 because I'm like so dreading the 8 hours. Do you see what I mean? I feel like I'm so everywhere. I just talk so much and it never makes sense. I don't know, Oscar makes me feel that way, but I think that that really helps me. So coffee, time limits, babysitter, what was the other one? I'm editing.
I broke our camera.
You're joking.
No, I need that one. There's a new one for you downstairs.
I'm in the middle of editing. But anyways, obviously now my mind's just everywhere because I have to give this camera to Oscar. But I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!